Our Sashtanga pranams to Sri Sri Thakur, Sri Sri Ma and Swamiji Maharaj, and our respect and pranams to revered Maharaj. Today we are going to discuss about the Medha Suktam. Maharaj will be saying about explaining Medha Suktam. So please Maharaj start.
Okay, so first I will finish the chanting, then I will go line by line meaning. Okay.
Okay.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Yaschandasam Vrishabho Vishwarupaham Chandobhyo Dhimrutaat Sambhabhuva Samendro Medhaya Asprunotu Amrutasya Devadharano Bhuyasam Shariram Me Vicharshanam Juha Me Madhumattama कर्णाभ्यां भूरि विश्रुवं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ मेधादेवी जुषमाणान आगाद्विश्वाचे भद्र सुमनस्य मानां त्वया जुष्टानुदमान दुरुक्तान् बृहद्वदेम विदथे सुवीराहं त्वया जुष्ट ऋषिर्भवति देवि त्वया ब्रह्मागत श्रीरुतत्वया त्वया जुष्टश्चित्रं विन्दते वसुसानो जुषस्वद्रविणो न मेधेम् मेधां म इन्द्रो ददातु मेधां देवी सरस्वती मेधां मे अश्विना उभावा धत्तां पुष्करस्रजाम् अप्सरासु च या मेधा गन्धर्वेषु च यन्मनः दैवीं मेधा सरस्वती सामां मेधा सुरभिर्षु च तागस्वाहा आमां मेधा सुरभिर्विश्वरूपा हिरण्यवर्ण जगति जगम्या ऊर्जस्वती पयसा पिन्वमाना सामां मेधा सुप्रतीकाजुषन्ताम् मयि मेधां मयि प्रजां मयि अग्निस्तेजो ददातु मयि मेधां मयि प्रजां मयि इन्द्र इन्द्रियं ददातु मयि मेधां मयि प्रजां मयि सूर्यो भ्राजो ददातु ॐ हंसहंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ. You want word by word meaning? Is it required or line by line is enough?
Whatever you feel. No problem.
Okay, word by word, I think it might be too much for people until otherwise you are like a Sanskrit student or very deeply interested in every word. People might not be interested. So we will go line by line. Then if any particular words are required or important words, probably I will go explanation for the particular words, important words I wish to say.
All right.
Yeah. So this Medha Sukta is one of the...
Maharaj, sorry, slight dissuasion. What is meant by Medha Suktam, if you can explain, because I'm ignorant about it.
Yes, of course. And now I'm going to explain what is Medha Suktam, definitely. Yes, thank you. So Medha Suktam is part of Krishna Yajurveda. All of you know we have got 4 Vedas: Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvana Veda. So this is on Yajurveda we have got Shukla Yajurveda and Krishna Yajurveda. In one of the Upanishad class I have told why it is called Shukla Yajurveda, Krishna Yajurveda and all. So it is part of Yajurveda and it is part of Taittariya Aranyaka. So again, if you have heard my Vedanta classes, Upanishad classes, you know Veda has been 4 types of Vedas. And every Veda has been categorized into 4 parts: Samhita, Brahmana, Aranyaka, then Upanishad. That is called Vedanta. Now this Medha Sukta is part of Yajurveda and it is part of Taittariya Aranyaka and part of Mahanarayana Upanishad also. Anyhow, this Medha Suktam is been asked for brahmacharis to chant every day. Why? So that they can develop the intelligence and it will help for their study. If you want to improve your concentration, memory power, intelligence and all, so it has been advised that we should chant daily Medha Suktam. And it is quite small. It will take just hardly 2 or 3 minutes to chant. So daily we can also chant. Now this Medha is nothing but the intelligence. It is not just intelligence, it is the highest form of intelligence. Now, Medha, according to our Vedic philosophy, Medha has got different meanings or layers. One is Dharana Shakti, the power of retention. Now, when you hear, so many times we think, Maharaj, we hear Vedanta, we hear Thakur Swamiji's philosophy and all, but many things we forget. Now we are reading Medha Sukta. After 3 months or 6 months when I read, again it will be new for me. I know something about Medha Sukta, no doubt, but most of the information has been forgotten. I am not able to remember. So Dharana Shakti is weak in us. So when Medha Shakti is also means Dharana Shakti, so one who has got Medha Shakti, he will have Dharana Shakti. So the power of retention. Again, retention is, when I say power of retention, not just the facts. I've seen some people, they remember every incident, every detail of incident, when happened, which day, which month, which year, where, and especially, mothers, women devotees are very good at remembering dates. And male people always they fail. Like when is a birthday or any marriage day or any day. So there they will have always in the family results. So women are known for remembering the dates properly. Very precisely they remember, no doubt. So here Medha Shakti, the power of retention means it is not just remembering the facts. Rather, it is remembering the essence of the scriptural teachings or spiritual teachings or the higher teachings about the Veda, whatever you learn from Vedas, whatever you learn in Upanishads or in Bhagavad Gita, you understand and you remember also. Many times we don't understand, and even if you understand, we don't remember. So understanding properly and remembering it also is very important. I will give you a simple example, you'll be able to understand. When I joined monastery, so there will be a lot of tussles will be happening in our mind. External problems is there, facing parents, relatives, friends, one side. And second thing, however we see the monastic life and monastery from outside, when we join, slowly our understanding and exposure towards monastic life, spiritual life and monastery, it will change us completely. So there will be a lot of Samudra Mantana keeps happening. And sometimes for no reason we think that the senior monks are scolding us. We don't understand. Already we have left our home and earth. We have left our love of mother and father. Here we are experiencing the love of monks, no doubt. At the same time, we are also experiencing their scoldings, harsh treatments sometimes. So when I was experiencing at some point of time, not all the time, some point of time, then I was thinking how to get out. Suddenly one day, the suffering was so intense, immediately mind remembered Bhagavad Gita shloka. Matra sparshasta kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkadaha agama paino nitya tanti tikshasva bharata. It is nothing new. I knew already. But I was able to remember that and I was able to try to put into practice to some extent. When the senses come into contact with sense objects, so Shita Ushna, that is heat and cold, joy and sorrow, favorable and unfavorable circumstances, these are bound to come and bound to go just for a while. So this already I knew, but when the suffering got intensified, I was able to remember this and I was able to put into practice. So this is called a type of Medha Shakti, or it is a one way of understanding. The other is Sukshma Drushti, penetrating inside. We can see in Sri Ramakrishna's thing. For example, Sri Ramakrishna used to see the situation differently. When he lost his father, When it's a single parent, many times I have seen with the children, they become irresponsible, or they become very negative, or they will lose faith in God or in higher things. They may end up in atheist or agnostic or whatever. But in Sri Ramakrishna's case, when he lost his father at the age of 7 or 8, it made him to think the transitoriness of the world, and he got more and more indrawn. Not in a negative way, not in a passive way, rather in a right way. And for example, Swami Vivekananda, when he sees a person, when he sees an incident, when he used to see anything, he had a very penetrative insights actually. So that is also called Medha Shakti. And the third, which is very important with particular to Medha Sukta, is what? Viveka Shakti, the power of discrimination or discernment. Now whoever is attending my Tuesday's classes, that we are discussing Kathopanishad, if you remember the Viveka Buddhi, Viveka Shakti, how beautifully it was manifested in Nachiketa. Nachiketa, such a boy, he was not under temptation. Though Yama tried to tempt him, but he didn't get over the temptation. He didn't get succumb to temptation. Rather, he was master of his mind and sense organs or desires or whatever. Viveka Shakti was so well established in him. We all know what to do and what not to do. But especially, say for example, morning getting up. I'm supposed to get up, I thought. I decided. I set the alarm. I got up and I slept it. My mind cheats, that's fine. But Viveka Buddhi was supposed to be there for me, and I was supposed to get up and do my japa, meditation or spiritual practices. So these three put together can be said as Medha Shakti. But contextually, the Medha Shakti is also explained in a different way. Medha Shakti, Dhi Shakti, power of intuition, all things can be taken as Medha. Now here, Medha Devi, when you say, Medha Devi is what? The power of, or the goddesses of wisdom, the goddesses of intuition. So generally, you can say, you can take just generally as a goddesses, or you can take people generally attribute to the Mother Saraswati. But there is a Saraswati Sukta also again. So because for us mythologically, Medha is what the goddesses of learning is what? Saraswati. From that angle, Medha, when you say Medha Devi, means it is Saraswati Devi. Some also they argue or they take it, but otherwise you can say the cosmic power, one who is capable of giving the power of intuition for an individual. From that angle also you can take. Medha Devi Jushamanana Aga Dvishvachi Bhadra Sumanasya Mana. This is one line. May the all-pervading, auspicious goddesses of wisdom, who is being pleased or favorably disposed towards us, come to us with a happy and benevolent mind. So here it is Stuti actually. Stuti and Prarthana both are included here. So a Rishi is praying to the Medha Devi. Oh Medha Devi, Jushamana. Jushamana means being pleased or favorably disposed. Be favorable towards us. For whom? Naha, to us. Aga. Agat means you may approach us, you may come towards us. How? Bhadra, auspicious, or Jushamana, being pleased. You bring auspiciousness towards us. You bring bliss towards us, not difficulties. Then Vishvachi. Who are you? You are Vishvachi. Vishvachi means all-pervading. You are omniscient. Then Sumanasya Mana. And how? With a benevolent and happy mind. You might come with an angry mind. You might come with a sorrowful mind. No, I want you to come with a benevolent and happy mind. So this is a prayer. O Medha Devi, who is all-pervasive, who is blissful in nature, please come towards us with a benevolent and happy mind. And bring and favorably disposed towards us means what? Means you are good for us. You are not going to create any troubles. Rather, you are going to help us. You are going to create favorable things for us. That is the meaning here. The first line. Tvaya jushta nudamana duruktan bruhadvadema vidhate suviraha. Tvaya means by you. Justaha, cherished or blessed. Udamana. Udamana means casting out or driving away. What driving away? Driving away the problems. Duruktan. Here, durukta means actually bad speech, harsh words, or false, or the untruth actually. Then bruhadvademe, we shall speak good words, vidate suviraha, in the assembly of the noble people. So the meaning goes like this. O Mother Medha Devi, blessed by you, may we cast away all our harshful speech or untruthful speech, and endowed with strength, noble strength, let us speak lofty and wise words in the assembly or among the people. So he is asking, you give us intelligence, you bring favorable things and all. Now he is asking that, please bless us so that I shall speak only truth. But it should not be unpleasant truth. And it should not be also pleasant false also. There's a Sanskrit standard saying, what do you say? Satyam cha nanrutam cha satyam abhavat. Like that. We should speak satyam vada. We should always speak truth only, but we should not speak harsh truth unnecessarily. And at the same time, the false may be pleasant, but still we should not speak. And Holy Mother says very beautifully, Dekhbe, shunbe, bolbe na. Many things you might see, many things might you hear, but you should not speak all the words. Many times devotees, they do mistake. In the I am very transparent, I am very open, I am very straightforward. Saying that, that's all good, no doubt. Saying that, quoting this, thinking this, we will speak sometimes harshly to the people. I am open, I am transparent, I am sincere, I am not going to tell lies. That doesn't mean that I should speak harshly. I should not speak the truth harshly also. At the same time, in a pleasant way, we should not speak false or anruta also. So give me the strength. For that we need a strength. So give me the strength, Mother. Let me speak only truth, not the untruth, but it should not be harsh. So I should not hurt anyone. I should not use harsh words on anyone. That is the prayer. You so beautifully you see. So vachika tapas, very important. Without controlling our mouth, no spirituality is possible. Yogasya pratamadvaram vang nirodhanam, Bhagavatam says. The first and foremost spiritual practice is what? Controlling the speech. We should not speak too much. We should not speak. We should not keep numb also. I mean, however is required, whatever is required, we should speak. Tvaya jushta rushir bhavati devi tvaya brahmagata shriruta tvaya. O goddesses, blessed by you, a person becomes a Rishi. By your grace, one becomes the knower of Brahman and attains magnificent glory. This is the overall meaning. Now, Tvaya, by you, by Medha Devi, Jushtaha, blessed. By blessed, Rushihi, a person becomes Rushi. Bhavati, Rushihi Bhavati, he becomes Rushi. Devi, Hey Devi, Hey Devi, Tvaya Jushtaha, Rushihi Bhavati. O Mother Goddesses, by your grace, by your blessings, a person can become a seer or a sage. Brahma Bhavati, a person who will be the knower of the Brahman or the knower of the Vedas. Then Agata Shrihi, and if you bless, even a person also get materialistic prosperity and spiritual prosperity also. Uta Agata Shrihi. Uta means also Agata Shrihi. Shrihi means wealth. We all know that. So materialistic prosperity and spiritual prosperity both can be attained by a person. Now, who is Rushi here actually? Rushi means, it comes Rush Dhatu. Rushati means to see. So Rushi means, I keep on telling always, Rushi means because of the film effect or serial effect, one who has got a long beard, one who is not married or not married, one who is living in the forest, one who is eating roots and fruits. or wearing, not taking bath, wearing a shabby clothes. No, none of them is the definition for the Rishi. Rishi means, in the present day language, if you want me to say, spiritual scientist or scientist. One who has dedicated his life for searching the truth, and one who has experienced the truth. So Rushati means, literally means seer. So Rushayaha mantraha dashtaraha. The Vedic mantras were revealed to him. He didn't compose, he didn't invent, he only discovered. Means they experienced it. And also Rishi means to flow, to move. So they were always they were moving towards the truth. They were moving towards the divine or the ultimate reality, that is the Brahman. That is the meaning. So Rishi is very important. Tvaya jushtas chitram vindate vasusano jushasvat dravinona medhe. So this one, actually till here, one para, you can say one para ends. Tvaya means again, Tvaya jushtaha. Blessed by you. Chitram vindate. Chitram means wonderful or very different types. Vindate, obtains. Vasu sanaha. Vasu means here wealth actually. And may we be obtained different types of wealth. Physical health, mental health, spiritual health, emotional health, all types of wealth you may think. So why? Because Chitram, varied, different types of, he said. So one who is blessed by you, he or she will be able to get different type of wealths. Naha, for whom? To us, Jushasva, be pleased with, Dravinona Medhe. Dravinaha means again resource or wealth. Medhe means, oh goddess of intellect. He Medhe, Jushtaha Tvaya, oh mother of wisdom, blessed by you, Chitram Vindate Vasu Sahana. Sahanaha. Blessed by you, we will obtain different types of wealth. Or please bless us with different types of wealth. This is the meaning actually. So till here, it is the prayer to the Medha Devi, and also it is been praise of Medha Devi. Why? You are omniscient, you are all powerful. So we are praising Medha Devi. The Rishi is praising the Medha Devi Stuti, and apart from that, is also offering his prayers. I want this, I want that. What I want? I want Medha Shakti. I want wealth. I want to be a Rishi. I want to be a Brahmagnani. So all these things has been asked here. So wealth is not only physical health, spiritual health also has been taken considered. So this is, like you can say, one para. Now different deities has been addressed here. Medham Indro Dhadatu Medham Devi Saraswati. Medham me Indraha Dhadatu. Medham me Devi Saraswati Dhadatu. So Dhadatu has to be taken for both. Medham me. Means Medha means wisdom already. To me, me means to me. E Indraha Medham me Dhadatu. O Indra, please grant me the wisdom. Then Devi Saraswati Medham me Dadatu. Oh Goddess Saraswati, please bestow the wisdom upon me. So this is here directly they are asking the Medha for Indra and for Saraswati. Why only Indra? Why not others? Because Indra is considered as Adipati, Swargadipati. You all know that, the stories. So Indra is considered as Swargadipati. Is the king for all the celestial beings, for Devatas. Now all our sense organs are being ruled by one Indriya Adipati. Whoever has read my Tattvabodha lectures, there I have discussed all these things. Like my eyes is being ruled by one Devata. Ear also has been ruled by one Devata. Like my tongue is ruled by one Devata and all. But now Indra is the Adipati for all the Devatas. Now if Indra blesses, now everyone will bless. Like for an example, as Sri Ramakrishna puts, if you make a friendship with an estate owner, then the whole estate will be yours. Means you can go and walk in any place of estate, and all the employees, more or less, the workers will listen to you. Why? Because you are very close to the estate owner. Or in the present day language, if you are very dear to the prime minister, if you are very close to prime minister, then obviously all others will also be favorable to you. Why? Because you are one of the best friend, great friend of the prime minister. So that's why Rishi is asking Indra, please give me the power, Medha Shakti. Means what? Let my, the deep meaning here is what? Let my sense organs be favored towards spiritual life. Why? The nature of sense organs is always going outside the world. So now I'm praying for Medha, means what? Let me use the power of sense organs not just to enjoy the world, rather to reach the truth. Means let me be the mastery, have the mastery over my sense organs. For example, today's Ekadashi, I think. Ekadashi, we have to do fasting. If you are fasting, you are expected to do fasting. I am also fasting, of course, because of Wednesday and Ekadashi, fine. So when you are fasting, your mind thinks you are feeling weak. You should eat this because this particular dish you don't get all the time. This particular sweet you don't get all the time. Ekadashi will come every time. So better you eat this sweet, you eat this. So my tongue is telling that. And my mind is giving such a beautiful logic. Many times we become victim for that. Now, I don't like Rasgulla actually. We think I like Rasgulla. I don't like Rasgulla actually. I like the experience, the taste, what I get from Rasgulla. Actually, if you see, I don't like Rasgulla. Oh, Maharaj, controlling Rasgulla is a Herculean task. If you really think, controlling Rasgulla is not an important thing at all. Because my mind craves for the taste, whatever the taste Rasgulla gives, the taste or experience, my mind is craving. If your mind and sense organs are under your control, what happens? Nothing happens. Even whatever it might be kept in front of you, nothing will happen. So here, Medhammi Indro Dadatu, Indra, give me the Medha means what? Give me the strength so that let me be the master over my mind and sense organs. That has to be the in-depth meaning I am telling, spiritual meaning. Otherwise, Indra, give me Medha. That will be overall meaning or superficial meaning. Then, hey Medha Saraswati, Medha Medadatu. Oh Divine Mother Saraswati, give me the Medha. Means proper understanding. Someone might be a Nobel laureate. Someone might have he may be able to speak 20, 30 languages. Or he is one of the best top scientists in the mathematics. Well, appreciable. These all definitely to be applauded, no doubt. But here, when we are asking for all these things, it is not just external intelligence, it is rather understanding the truth. I may be very good at mathematics. I have been called by different top universities, but I don't have Medha. I have got intelligence, no doubt. I don't have Medha Shakti. I'm not able to I'm not able to get that highest realization, or highest faculty of mind has not been developed, or highest wisdom has not been developed. The information has to put it properly so that we can get the proper understanding. When we read Upanishads, when we read scriptures, it appears that we have understood, but many times may not be. There's a lot of deeper meanings. There is a lot of connectivities. All these things we have to understand. For that, Mother's grace is very, very important. Mother Saraswati's grace is very, very important. So asking for Mother's grace means what? Let me understand the truth in proper. Many times I have heard from senior devotees, Maharaj, you are all lucky. You got this Vedanta, Thakur Swamiji in young days. We got little later. Now by the time we got it and slowly we understood and we put into practice, we want to put into practice, we are trying, no doubt, but most of the good part of our life is finished. I thought this is important, that is important, XYZ is important. Now I think it is not so. They all may be necessary for the life, but they were not important. He was probably top notch in the company. He might have achieved externally many things, but when it comes to spiritual life, he is a kindergarten person. I'm not denying anyone, I'm not putting down anyone, but what I mean to say, I thought that this is important, I thought this is important in the life, we think, But when we become old, our importance changes actually, it shifts actually. Now I think that is not all important. They are all not important actually. What is important? Going towards the God, going towards the divinity or manifesting the divinity is at most important. So that is called Viveka Buddhi. And that has to be, awakened in us. For that, we have to ask Mother Saraswati. And apart from that, even normal memory power, understanding, language capabilities, communication capabilities, all these things also can be included with the praying to the Mother Saraswati. Medham me ashvina ubhau dadatum pushkarasraja. So here it is praying for Ashwini Devatas. May both the Ashwini Kumaras who are wearing garlands made up of lotus establish Medha with me. Medha may, you may give intelligence. Dadatu you have to add up here. Medha may. Medha means, Medha you know, wisdom or intelligence, highest form of intelligence. Me, may means to me. Please give me intelligence. Who should give you? Ashvina ubhau. So it is Divachan actually, dual case actually, because Ashwini Kumaras, the celestial doctors are always two, they are twins, they always travel together. Ashvina Ubhau means both the Ashwini Kumaras, they are celestial physicians. Ashvina Ubhau Adattam means you may please bestow, please bless us, please bestow. Pushkarasraja. And these celestial beings are wearing the garlands of lotuses. Both are wearing garlands, and the garlands are made up of lotus, or they are wearing lotus garlands. Pushkarasraja. Apsarasu cha ya medha gandharveshu cha yanmanaha. The prayer continues actually now. Apsarasu means the intelligence that exists among the apsaras, may you, and among Gandharvas, you may grant. O Apsaras, Gandharvas, the intelligence residing in you, you may grant towards us or to me. Apsarasucha ya medha. The intelligence, the wisdom which exists among the Apsaras. They are a group of celestial beings actually. Then Gandharveshucha yanmanaha. And in the Gandharvas, celestial musicians actually, they are the custodians of Soma juice. And they were known for their very strong willpower, strong mind. So whatever they have got strong willpower and the Medha, you may give. O Apsaras, O Gandharvas, please bestow the wisdom on us, which is existing in you, in the Apsaras and the Gandharvas. Daivim Medha Saraswati, Samam Medha Surabir Justatagas Swaha. So Swaha is what? Offering. May you accept me, my offering. If you are doing the yajna, then you will be offering the oblations. Otherwise, may you accept my prayers, or may you accept my words, or I am offering myself to you, Mother Medha. Accept me and bestow the Medha for you. All these things you can understand. Daivim Medha Saraswati. O Saraswati, Medha, goddesses of wisdom, Daivim, you are also divine in nature, and you are the goddesses of learning, goddesses of wisdom, goddesses of flow. Then Daivim Medha Saraswati, Samam, please give me. What is that? Surabhihi Justam. Just like Surabhi means here, it is a one divine fragrance. One is the meaning of fragrance, and Surabhi is also, according to the mythology, and there are different 2-3 type versions of stories, but Surabhi is also considered as celestial cow like Kamadhenu. Just like Kamadhenu is fulfilling Kalpataru, we all know that. Like that, there is a celestial tree and celestial cow called Kamadhenu. Kamadhenu's daughter is Nandini and all we say. So Surabhi is also celestial cow. Celestial cow is able to fulfill all our desires and prayers. And so Surabhi is considered as celestial fragrance and celestial cow. Just like celestial cow fulfill all the wishes, so similarly, O Mother Saraswati, please fulfill all our prayers, all our wishes. Justam, you may be pleased. So I hope you are able to understand here actually. Now, I told why Indra has been prayed now. Why Ashwinis are been referred? Why not others if you say? Ashwini Kumara, celestial physicians, represents health and harmony. So if you have got a good physique, stable body, stable mind and good physique, then only all this, the life is possible. So by praying for Ashwini Kumaras, you are asking for physical health, mental health also, balanced life, balanced nervous system, balanced mind, balanced life, so that we'll be able to experience the Medha. Then Apsaras and Gandharvas, here praying, the deeper meaning you can think that Apsaras represents, because they are the divine musicians. So your like creativity, music talents, then aesthetic flow, all these are different forms of Medha. That is what. Gandharvas are known for strong willpower, brilliance and all these things. So let me have strong willpower and let me have creative power also well manifested. That is what you can think. And Surabhi you can take symbolically, it is as the divine fragrance. So here Medha means, many times we think, sometimes on the lighter side I say, knowledge is power, as Krishna said. I say knowledge is labor. Knowledge is power, no doubt. Knowledge is labor also. Because when you know things, you are expected to do more and more things. When you are working in an institution, when you are working in a company and all, you know more and more. Sometimes you are appreciated, no doubt. You are also expected to do more work. So now that from that angle I say knowledge is labor. So knowledge can be very cumbersome. For example, only two people doesn't suffer in the life. Who is that? One is Buddhu, the other is Buddha. Buddhu, dull-headed fellow, what do you say, buffalo-skinned person, he doesn't have any problem. Because he doesn't understand many things, he doesn't have any problem. Then Buddha. Buddha means enlightened person. He has transcended all these dualities, he has no problem. We are in between. We are neither Buddhus, we are nor Buddhas, but in between we are there and we are suffering. And more you become intelligent, more and more you become commonsensical or smart, your suffering also gets intensified actually. That doesn't mean that we should not become, but suffering gets intensified. So then you will feel, why did I improve myself? Earlier I was like donkey-minded fellow or buffalo-skinned fellow. Now with the difficulties, I became little better and smart. Now I am suffering more. So my improvement probably is bringing more and more suffering. Now we are Surabhi, divine fragrance is which is very conducive, which is very beautiful. So the Medha will not be heavy on you. So knowledge is labor when I say. So here the Medha is not in the sense of labor or heavy. Rather, it is not a burden. Rather, it is a pleasant experience. Very good experience. You can say that. And Swaha is telling it is offering. So, O Mother, all my prayers I'm offering this as a prayer, so that please bless me. It shows humbleness also. Actually, till here, the Medha Sukta actually gets completed here. The real meaning of the thing. Even when you are chanting Mahanana Upanishad, Taittiriya, Aranyaka, traditionally, completely if they're chanting, till there they only chant. Then when Medha Sukta alone, when they chant, the next 2-3 lines what we will be going to chant now, they will be discussing. Amam Medha Surabhir Vishwarupa, next 2 lines afterwards. Amam Medha Surabhir Vishwarupa Hiranyavarna Jagati Jagamya. May that intelligence, which is fragrant, auspicious, universal in form, brilliant like gold, ever present in the world, attainable by the speakers, come and pervade me. It is, everything is used in a third case or in an objective way. It is not been referred to any person actually. It is only told as like a cosmic power. That goddesses of intelligence or that cosmic power of intelligence Medha Amam. May it come, or because Medha is a feminine form of the word, so may she come to me, or may she pervade me. Amam. May she enter me. May she come to me. Means may she bless me basically. Amam. Medha. Medha. Amam. You may bless me, you may pervade me. How? Surabhihi. Just like a fragrance. Now fragrance happens, what happens? When you put a scent, the whole room will be spread actually. Light, for an example, when you switch on the light, it doesn't, what do you say, brings the light in a part of, just part of the room. The entire room will be more or less based on the circumference or radius. The entire room is what? Radiated. The light comes. So similarly, this Medha be bring good to me, or pleasing way, or which yields all my desires, all my pleasures. Surabhi Vishwarupa. And the Medha's adjective or the nature is what? Vishwarupa. Already we saw same thing, omniscient or omnipresent, which is universal and it present, all pervasive. Hiranyavarna, and it is called golden color, golden hued. Jagati Jagamya. And it is existing in the world and it is accessible to the world. Means basically it is accessible or attainable to the people whoever wish. Urjaswati Payasa Pinvamana Samam Medha Supratika Jushantam. So meaning goes like this. May that Medha, who is full of vigor and overflows with the milk of knowledge, who possesses a beautiful and serene face, be pleased to dwell within me. Means come and stay in me. Please dwell in me. Like we pray to Sri Ramakrishna, O Ramakrishna, please come and stay in my spiritual heart. Let me see you. Let me experience you. So similar way, O Medha, please come and stay in me. Please come and dwell in me. And who is she? Urjaswati. She is with full of energy. She is all powerful. Payasa. Payasa Pinvamana. Just like overflowing milk. It's basically the power of nourishment, you can say. In India and all, when you go, at least I don't know, South India we have got the tradition. I do not know in the North India whether any housewarming ceremony, once a housewarming ceremony, puja, initial puja we do, as a part of housewarming ceremony procedure rituals, we actually heat the milk. And we heat the milk to such an extent, the milk should heat nicely and it should overpower the vessel, overpour the vessel. Means it is a symbolic representation. Let the wealth be filled with the house all the time. That is the meaning actually. That is the intention. So similarly, Payasa Pinvamana, just like the milk is overflowing from the container, so that may your blessings be overpowering on me. May I be filled with full of blessings. Let there not be any limit for the blessings. Sama. Sa means you, ma means me. Supratika. And you are beautiful. Supratika. You are beautiful. You are very serene look you have got, or you are well disposed. Jushantam. May you be pleased with. Jushantam may you be pleased and may you be dwell within me. O mother, please stay with me. And you are Urjaswati, you are with full of energy. Payasa Pinvamana, so you come to me with full of overpowering, overflowing grace. Then Supratika, you have got a serene look or well disposed mind. This is the meaning. Now Hiranyavarna, why they are using only Hiranyavarna, why not any other color? So gold represents immortality or the truth actually. Alright, so this ends the Medha Sukta now. It is just extra 2 lines. Again it is a prayer. Mayi Medha, Mayi Praja, Mayi Agnistejo Dhadatu. So here the prayer is for Agni. May the Agni bestow intelligence and wisdom in me, progeny in me, and establish divine radiance in me. Agnihi dadatu. Mayi Agnihi dadatu. Hey Agni, Mayi dadatu. Oh Lord, Agni, give me. What this? Mayi to me what? Medha, my Medha. Please give me the wisdom. Please bestow wisdom in me. My Praja. Give me the progeny. Let me have children. Or the power of creation. My Medha, my Praja, my Tejaha. Give me the vital energy or radiance or the right understanding. Mayi Medha, Mayi Praja, Mayi Indriyam Dadatu. Here, Indraha, Indraha, Mayi Dadatu. O Lord of gods, O Indra, please bestow to me. What is that? Mayi Medha. Please bestow the intelligence in me or wisdom in me. Mayi Praja, progeny in me. Mayi Indraha, Indriya means you may give the strength for my senses. Let my body and mind be strong. Then Mayi Medha, Mayi Praja, Mayi Suryo Brajo Dadatu. Surya Mayi Dadatu. Oh Lord Surya, give me or bless me. What is that? Mayi Medha, same thing, Mayi Praja, Mayi Brajaha. Brajaha means effulgence. So please bestow me with effulgence. Alright. Hamsa Hamsaya Vidmahe Parama Hamsaya Dhimahe Tanno Amsa Prachodayat. This is called Hamsa Gayatri. Now for a monks, whatever the normal Gayatri mantra is there, we are not supposed to chant generally. But Shardananji was asked, Bhuteshanji asked Shardananji, he has told that 10 times you can chant, and that's how the tradition in our Ramakrishna mission is 10 times we can chant Gayatri mantra, regular Gayatri mantra every day. But in traditional monasteries, they are not supposed to chant. But they can chant this Hamsa Gayatri. So Hamsa Gayatri while taking sannyasa, there are many more things we get it. Among them, this is one more thing, Hamsa Gayatri. Hamsa Gayatri has been chanted, the monks can chant every day. What is this? Hamsaya Vidmahe Parama Hamsaya Dhimahe Tanno Amsa Prachodayat. Hamsaha means Ahamsaha. That's all Sanskrit rules as their grammar. I am not going to it. Hamsa, when you split it, it becomes Aham Saha. Means I am that. Tanno Amsa Prachodayat. If you see the emblem in the Ramakrishna Mission emblem, in the below there is written Tanno Amsa Prachodayat. Means Tataha Naha Aham Saha Prachodayat. From now onwards, I am that be awakened. Means let me experience I am that. Hamsa, when you split, it becomes Aham Saha. Aham Saha means what? I am that. I am that means what? I am that Brahman. I am that indestructible self. Saha, Aham Saha means what? That Saha refers to Brahman or the Atman. Hamsa. Hamsa Hamsaya Vidmahe. Here Hamsa means what? The self Atman. Hamsaya Vidmahe. Vidmahe means we may realize, we may know. Paramahamsaya Dhimahi. We may meditate on the Supreme Self. We are the Atman. We may meditate on the Brahman or the Supreme Self. Tat Naha. Tat means that. Naha means to us or our. Hamsa Prachodayat. May that divine intelligence or I am that be illumined or awakened. Means may we realize that I am the soul. How to realize that? By meditating upon the Supreme Self. May I the Brahman may be awakened. Means by meditating on the Supreme Self, let me understand, let me experience that I am that. I am that indestructible self. Aham Brahmasmi. That's it. So we are saying that by meditating on the Brahman, let me understand, let me experience that I am that. There is no essential difference between individual self and Supreme Self. And now Hamsa, why only Hamsa? Why not any other? Why this Hamsa Gayatri is been given for monks? Because this Hamsa, swan, has got a special power. What is that? as per the mythology, if you mix the milk and water, and if you give, then the swan has got a particular capacity that it only sucks the milk and it leaves the water. So like that, if you are living in the world, there may be a spirit and the matter. There may be God and the world, both are mixed to you and given, but I should, with the power of intellect, I should be able to understand who am I, and I should be able to hold on to that I am that, and leaving away all the unnecessary things. That's why Hamsa is very, very important. So I've given overall explanation of this Medha Sukta. I hope you were able to understand. I know sometimes you might have to read again 2 or 3 times with this, or listen to the recordings, then you'll be able to understand. So basically, the Medha Sukta is asking for the experiencing of the I am that, and asking for the Medhas. Medhas is what? Supreme intelligence, or the Medha Shakti, Dharana Shakti, Dhruti Shakti, and Viveka Shakti. Already I told you. All these things considered as Medha, highest form of intelligence. It is not just intelligence, highest form of intelligence. If that is there, then we will be able to understand who am I. And for that, for Mother Saraswati, Indra, and then Ashwini, then Agni, and others, all others are has been requested. Now the question might come, Mayi Medham, Mayi Praja. So traditionally the monks, Mayi Medham, Mayi Praja, Mayi Suryo, Brajo Dadatu, Indriya Dadatu, Agni Dadatu, that 3 lines, traditional monks, they don't chant. But in our Ramakrishna mission, we chant it. Now, monks, we are not supposed to have a family life. Then, Mayi Medham, Mayi Prajam Dadatu, you are asking for progeny. Is it not forbidden for the monks? How can you ask for that? The question might come, or at least it came for me when I was studying. So here we have to take the spiritual meaning. The literal meaning is what? Praja means what? Progeny, no doubt. Progeny, Praja also includes the power of ideas, the power of creation, the power of thought actually. So the power of creativity, the power of thoughts can be taken also as a praja actually here. It is not only just progeny, it is also ideas and knowledge, all these things also can be taken symbolically. From that angle, we can chant the Mayi Praja, Mayi Medha, Mayi Suryo Brajo Dadatu also. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Rama Krishna Arpanamastu.
In Sanskrit means I got from net there, instead of praja they have given pragya. Mayi Medha.
No, we cannot chant. The Vedic mantras, they have got a copyright for rishis. You cannot chant, you cannot change. Then there will be a copyright violation actually.
So it is actually praja, not pragya.
Yes, it is praja only, not pragna.
And prachodayat meaning, Maharaj, exactly meaning?
Prachodayat means made, actually awakened or illumined. Actually, prachodayat is what? Awakened. Here it can be taken inspired, awakened, or illumined also, you can say. Now, in all the Gayatri mantras, prachodayat it we say. It is like awakening actually.
So Maharaj, if we just chant this mantra, then will this our this Medha Shakti increase? If we
No doubt. By chanting every day, it helps to increase our Medha Shakti, no doubt. But provided the terms and conditions apply. You are supposed to lead a ethical life, moral life, and as much as possible, you are supposed to speak a good words, kind words, not harsh words. All these things has to be practiced. You are chanting Medha Sukta one side, and you are telling lies, and you are leading a carefree life or a senseful life. That things, then it might happen, but the amount of Medha you get will be very minimal actually. If the prayer has to be fulfilled completely, then there are always terms and conditions apply. So we have to follow some few things. When you are asking that, let me have a noble thoughts and noble speech, that means what? You are supposed to have only noble thoughts, and you are supposed to have a soft spoken, truth, sincere, straightforward. All these things also has to be Vachika Tapas, I said. All these things has to be practiced. More and more you practice, and Medha Sukta will help you to get more and more Medha.
So someone, I don't know the name, 5JHK8 something is written.
Namaskar, Maharaj. Yeah, thank you so much. My question would be that since it is from the Vedas, how is it allowed only from the Sri Ramakrishna order that also women, so everyone can chant it regarding because of the intonations and everything, so that it should be properly pronounced, all the words, so or how is it that everyone can chant it?
Yeah, so as per traditions goes, the Vedic mantras with intonations we have to chant. Now YouTube videos are available. There are Vedic chanting classes are available, courses are available, or otherwise YouTube videos and audios and videos in podcast and YouTube available. You can listen and you can chant along with that. Slower, if you are chanting probably you'll be able to understand. Then, but some classes are required, no doubt. First point. So the ladies are allowed to chant Medha Sukta? If you ask, yes. Traditional people might not agree, but in our mission we agree, and Swami Vivekananda also has agreed for that. And because for that we have got enough reasons, because if you've seen the Prudhandik Upanishad and all, Maitri, Gargi and all, they come, which is the part of Vedas. So definitely it can be chanted. Second thing. Third thing, if you are chanting for particular result, I want a particular result, so I'm chanting it. Then you are expected, if it is called Sakama Karma, then you are supposed to do it perfectly. If you don't do it perfectly, what happens? Then you might not get desired results. You might not get any sin or any bad thing, but you might not get desired results. Many times people say, oh, someone said to do Mahamrutyunjaya Abhisheka or Rudra Abhisheka, we did it, but we didn't get the results properly. Why? Properly it was not done properly, probably, or the obstacle was much more higher and the dose is very lower. You have to increase the dose or whatever. So when it comes to Sakama Karma, you have to follow all the rules and regulations. If you are just to please the God and to have the Medha Shakti and to progress in spiritual life, if you are doing, so rules are a bit loosened, but that doesn't mean that we can chant however we want. The Vedic mantras are with proper intonations. As much as possible, we should chant.
Thank you so much, Maharaj.
So Viraya sir hand was raised, but I don't know whether he is there. Sujata hand raised.
Pranam Maharaj. Maharaj, I just want to ask, still it's a very basic question after so much of discussion, but still I'm not having in. What is Medha actually? Is it wisdom?
Yes, you can say wisdom. Yeah, the way of understanding is probably at right now is one is wisdom, our highest form of intelligence. Wisdom. So that means Dharana Shakti, the power of retention, then Viveka Shakti, the power of discernment. All these things I explained at the beginning itself. That's why I took 10 to 15 minutes. I know Medha itself is very difficult. So one is Dharana Shakti, the other is Viveka Shakti, the other is Sukshma Drushti, the penetrating insight. All these things includes Medha. Dharana Shakti, Sukshma Shakti, Viveka Shakti. All these three things clubbing together, it is called Medha. It is not just intelligence, it is a wisdom. And I gave the example of Swami Vivekananda and Sri Ramakrishna and all.
Thank you, Maharaj.
So Dhi is only Dharana Shakti.
In a way, the meaning of Dhi means what Dharana Shakti, it is not only that. Dhi is also a higher form of intelligence only.
But
it is not just intelligence.
Medha and Dhi are not same, right?
Some places they use the word Medha and Dhi as synonyms, no doubt.
And what about Pragya? Pragya?
Pragya is the highest form of intelligence.
So what is the difference then?
Yeah, these are all very contextually you have to understand these things and all. I mean, I
Maharaj,
mean,
what is
because I don't
Viveka
want to
Shakti?
add more words so that it will add more confusions. You will get it. That's the reason I'm careful bit not to add too many words actually. So rather I try to suggest that try to understand and digest now what is Medha. Then we will try to draw the parallels between Medha, Dhi, and Prajna at some point of time probably. I mean, just a suggestion.
Okay, thank you, Maharaj.
Maharaj, in Bengali, there
Ma-
is a word called Medhabi. So now I am relating. Medhabi is actually the intelligent, come brilliant boy. Normally applies to the studies. We say Medhabi Chhatro means a good student or something like that. So possibly a derivative from your this Medha to their application maybe there.
Yes, yes. And it is also used in a fun way also. If someone is very foolish, and you can also, oh, he's a great Medhavi.
So
Like, oh, you are a brospati, they say like.
Jhumur was asking something, I think.
Maharaj, what is Viveka Shakti?
Viveka Shakti is the power of discernment, what is real, what is unreal, which is right, which is wrong, which is good, which is bad. So the power of discrimination between all these things. Because here we don't use the word discrimination because the discrimination word in Europe has got a very strong connotation. So discrimination means you are discriminating against someone. So that's the reason we use the word discernment actually. I think that's the reason I was using the word discernment actually. So I mean,
And
I
one
think
more question.
it has been told much, even in gospel and all, Sri Ramakrishna uses this word. Nitya और अनित्य मध्य तुमरा विवेक बुद्धि रखते होवे. So Thakur also says time and again in the Kathamrita. So that is what the Viveka Shakti here.
And Maharaj, one more thing. In some situation, we cannot apply our intellect instantly. So is it the lack of Medha intellect or?
Maybe, I mean, pinpointedly it is difficult to say, but there can be many cases actually. You might not be alert, your mind is not trained, or you are not able to
Like
understand the situation
nowadays in
properly.
the some fraud cases are happening. No, we pick up the phone and instantly we cannot apply our intellect. Is it because of that lack of intelligence?
Just I have to take one important call. Just hold on.
We have a YouTube channel called Jigjasu, same spelling, JIJNASU. There you can get the recording. So,
there was an important call.
so Maushumidi has a question.
Maharaj, Pranam Nevan. Just now you have discussed Medha means intelligence and highest form of intelligence. So how can we differentiate between two persons? Suppose we know that he is or she is intelligent, another person she is also intelligent, but how can we differentiate between these two? That yes, he is having highest form of intelligence. Actually, initially when you have discussed that, you have told that Medha Shakti means who has got power of retention is also good. That means he is not only remembering the fact, but remembering and understanding properly. In that is the person means highest form of intelligence. What is the meaning? If you can
When you
explain.
say, no, it is not just intelligence, it is the highest form of intelligence, I am saying. So to make it differentiate, Medha means it is not just intelligence, it is the highest form of intelligence. What does it mean actually? Now, for an example, a person in the worldly intelligence is there. One who is good at business, one who is good at marketing basically. He is good at marketing, he has got a lot of skills, he has got a lot of intelligence in the marketing, so that he is a very good salesperson. But is a wise person? No. Isn't it? He is a good salesperson. No doubt. He has got, that is intelligence, skills, but doesn't mean that he has got medha. Now someone has got problem solving skill. There are people, there you might quarrel, you and say one of your friend might quarrel and abuse each other, blah blah blah, all these things, and you go to that person. You may tell whatever you want, you tell. He will listen everything calmly, quietly, and he will see that the problem will be solved. He is good at it. It is his strength. He has got that intelligence, problem solving skill. But that doesn't mean that he has got medha. So this type of intelligence we can see in day-to-day life. Chalaki in English, Bangla te boli na, beshi chalaki. That is also a type of intelligence, but it is not in a constructive way. So worldly intelligence and that medha is not that just worldly intelligence, I wish to say. So probably I can give you one example is what Swamiji's own experience in Kakadi Ghat. He experienced microcosm and macrocosm, both are one and the same. Whatever this body is made up of, from the same material this whole world is made up of. Like I am the drop in the ocean. That understanding and experience Swamiji had, that is what we can say medha. Medha Shakti. Just to give you, probably to relate, one example is what Medha Shakti. Yeah.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you, Maharaj.
All
I
right.
think no other question.
Pranam. আমার প্রণাম নিও মহারাজ
প্রণাম।
প্রণাম মহারাজ
Pranam Maharaj. Pranam Maharaj.
প্রণাম নেবেন মহারাজ
Thank
প্রণাম
you.
নেবেন মহারাজ